Hello and welcome. So today, as what we were doing earlier, I think we will leave for the members, it's a bit in depth. I'm going to do just the 12D shield activation. Where's it gone? There we go. So this is for temporary Maharonic shield bioresonance technique for building bioenergetic field integrity and accelerating spiritual actualization. And I'm going to read point by point from the page 287 in the Voyager's book, which is where this comes from when you see meditations for this, which I do with you all the time. But where my information was coming from was to see it as just silver light going down and silver light coming up and gold light coming down and gold light coming up, when I was doing this myself from my own guidance. But for today's Meditation Monday, close your eyes. I'm going to read this. Right. Attention, Mum, you take it too long. So, I've read through this. I've done this with you lots of times with visualization, but I'm going to do this step by step. So closing your eyes, imagine a two-dimensional image of a Merkaba star or a six-pointed Star of David in the colour of pale silver, as if the image is drawn on the back or the background of the inside of your forehead. This image represents the composite scalar wave pattern chelonic symbol code called Hierophant. Its colour devotes the frequency spectrum of the 11th and the 12th dimension, and from combining with these colour frequencies represents the control code of the 12-dimensional frequency band. It is the key code to unlock the 12th dimension Metronic shield in your personal and planetary scale IR grid. So inhale, whilst visualizing this behind the forehead, at the center of the brain and the pituitary gland. Exhale. When you exhale, breathe and firmly move this image of the Hierophant down the center or vertical line of the body is current, and the energy current in the center of the body, or our central column of light. As you breathe out again, after breathing in, feel it coming down lower with each exhale, going down between the legs and straight down into the earth's core and the 13th chakra, which represents the core of the planet and the field that expands out around. It's the Earth's Merkaba. Inhale, while you imagine that you can see at Earth's core a huge disc-shaped crystalline platform of pale silver light that extends outwards on horizontal plane through the entire body of Earth and out into the atmosphere. Visualize the Hierophant suspended in the center of the disc. This image represents the planetary Maharonic shield, the scalar wave grid composition of the dimensions for 10, 11 and 12 frequency. With this Hieronic key code positioned, activated the planetary shield. Exhale, and whilst pushing your breath outwards, into Earth and the Metronic shield, the Maharonic shield, imagine as you exhale that you force the breath has made the Earth, the shield, begin to spin and start to move, and feel it moving like the spin, and visualize as the Earth is turning and this expandedness inside. And inhale, using your breath draw the pale silver light from the earth, from its spinning, from the hierophant positioned at the center of the planetary shield, and exhale the breath and push the pale silver light through the entire hierophant, making the hierophant glow and pulsate with the silvery light. Inhale and imagine that glow and that pale silvery hierophant flashing crimson red, and return to pale silver. Then use the inhale of your breath as you draw the hierophant vertically up from the position of Earth's core to the position 12, which is below your feet, the position that dominant persona of your matrix shield, the scalar wave grid. As you inhale the hierophant upwards from the earth to the core, imagine that it trails a thick core of pale silver light behind it. One end of the silver core remains attached to the core of the earth and the other attached to the hierophant. The cord represents the energy feed line through which you will draw energy up from Earth's Matronic shield into your personal Metronic shield. It's that grounding, anchoring your Earth Star chakra. Exhale with the attention of the hieroglyph positioned 12 inches below your feet, and use the exhale breath to push a burst of pale silver light outwards on a horizontal plate from the hierophant image that is a disc-shaped crystalline platform, pale silver light of about 4 inches in diameter, extending the horizontal plate 12 inches beneath your feet around the hierophant at the center. This image represents the personal Matronic shield, yours. Inhale. As using this inhale, breathe and draw more pale silver through the pale silver from the Earth's core into the hierophant in the center of the persona, the disc below you, and that silver light core. Inhale again, drawing it up from the core, and that pale silver expanding at your feet in the width, forming a pillar of silver light. That light running up the earth into that plate, drawing into your feet the dynamic, the matronic shield, and exhale again. Exhale, using the exhale of the breath, push that silver light onwards through the field whilst imagining that the shield takes on a life of its own, the disc suddenly folding upwards, its popping sensation of about 4-inch diameter pillar, the pillar coming up in silver light around you, running through your body. This is the Matronic seal, a temporary scalar wave pillar of dimensions 12, 11 and 10, frequency light that blocks out disharmonic frequencies from dimension 1 through to 12, and begin to the disharmonic frequencies in the body and the biofield of the original perfect natural order. So inhale this image and inhale your breath. Draw the pale silver light of this pillar, encasing the body, all around the body and the cells, a sense of tightening, feeling that pale silver light move through the physical body. And exhale. And as you exhale, imagine that you can feel the energy of the pale silver expanding into every cellular or crevice of the body, then outwards around the body in your biofields, breathing naturally for a minute. Just inhale in easy breath for 2 or 3 breaths. As you feel the pale silver move through you, whilst you're sensing the energy presence of this seal and this pale silver pillar around 4 inches around the body. Move the more time you spend breathing in and sensing the energetics, the more dimensions of 10 and 11 frequency you draw into the pillar, which will increase the length of time in the seal. It remains in your biosphere. Return your attention to the Hierophant, still positioned 12 inches below your feet, and inhale. Using the inhale, breathe and draw up the Hierophant through the central vertical body central line, then out the top of the head and the 7th crown chakra to a point about 36 inches above the head and the 14th chakra, and exhale forcefully using the exhale breath outward the horizontal plane of the 14th chakra until the Hierophant suddenly disappears from view. So you can't see it anymore. It's gone so far out. Popping sensation, expanding sensation. Breathe normally whilst you visualize for a moment a brilliant pale silver pillar of light extending from the earth's core upwards, fully encasing your body and extending far above the head into the earth's atmosphere in a single star, a pale blue light far off, a deep space. This, your Maharonic shield, is now temporarily activated, and your Maharonic seal pillar is temporarily manifesting with the biosphere. The Metatronic seal will remain in your biosphere anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour. At first, the more you do this exercise, you practice, the longer the pillar will stay there. It's there, like you literally have to close your eyes and do it when you're doing it daily, like we've been doing. And just feel into that. This practice is something that you can do daily until you get more and more feeling like it's present there, and you just feel like we do now in practice. I always allude to this, but this is done on a deeper scale to the suggestion of the book and what I've been seeing. I'd like to add a dynamic to this, the same way you see the silver that has come up. I've been for a long time feeling the gold coming down. Allow both to merge, your creation energy, the protective energy, the masculine and the feminine, and hold them in awareness in the heart. Love and blessings for your day. This has been a quick practice for your 12D. I call it filter because it filters out, as we say, anything that's in disharmony, that's a disharmonic frequency in the body that is not from the organic, original, perfect, divine template that is your highest aspect of your soul. Love and blessings in your now moment, and thank you for joining me today. A little bit different.